If you do it the wrong way, you acted upon this thought and emotion and you actually performed the action. Now this will be the worst karma because the impact of this goes very deep into you. Karma means action. There are four types of action: physical, mental, emotional and energy. Of all these things, the energy action is the most important one and the most enduring one and the most liberating one if you do it the right way. If you do it the wrong way, the energy action, which is improper, can have far more impact upon one's life than the improper physical actions, improper mental actions, improper emotional actions. So what do I mean by improper energy actions? One thing is certain people trying to misuse a little flexibility in energy that came with certain practice of yoga or a certain initiation especially. There are some over-smart people that when you initiate them, when it's fresh, when they're bursting with energy, they want to use it for something else. They want to channelize it to impress their neighbors or to make some money out of it or in some way use it. What was offered to them for their well-being, they try to do something else that can happen. Or a better example would be, see there are many ways you can perform negative action. One thing is, let's say you sat here and thought that somebody that you don't like must die. Or you even thought how to kill them. It has a certain level of impact on you. On another level, you had a thought, but not just a thought, the strong emotion. Now it has a much deeper impact upon you. You acted upon this thought and emotion and you actually performed the action, then it has a much deeper impact on you. Now, you understand that if you perform these actions, there may be consequences, so you found another way. You found somebody who will do certain type of energy action through which the person that you don't like will die. You've heard of words like black magic, where people have learned to use energies to cause harm to someone else. Once you energetically try to influence somebody for some benefit of your own, now this will be the worst karma because the impact of this goes very deep into you because you're employing your energies to do this. This is the reason why even to initiate you into a simple process like Shambhavi, I am asking you to take this step of being a mother to the world so that you never misuse this, you see everybody as yours. Because enhancement of energies has to come with a profound sense of responsibility. Enhancement of energies has to happen with deeper dimension of inclusiveness. Without inclusiveness, if you use energy, this will be the worst karma. So, those of you who find some dramatic changes happening in your life because of initiations, you must take care. You must take utmost care that you never try to use this ability to transform to do something else. Of course, some of you think you will do a great thing by healing somebody, by intervening in somebody's life in some other way. No, this will be the worst type of karma you perform because once you try to use your energies and still you are capable of anger, you are capable of drawing boundaries of what is you and what is not you, what is yours and what is not yours, when these things are still there, you should never ever try to do anything energetically because this will be the most impactful karma that you will do.
We have always had a choice between inclusive action and paralyzed volition. between intelligent dynamism and pathetic fatalism. Why do we so often choose the latter? When we say our life is our karma, it means that our life is our making. What incredible freedom this is, and yet what devious ways we have found to absolve ourselves of that responsibility. In most cultures of the world, people have been told that God determines the course of their life. They must therefore look up to God. Your karma was created all by you, and it is knowingly or unknowingly being created by you each and every moment of your life. Karma is therefore an invitation to look within, not upward to somebody God. Karma means that you are capable of the best and doing your best in this very lifetime. It implies a movement towards your ultimate well-being. It means that you are capable of being in heaven in the lap of divine within yourself right now. It happened, a yogi was walking through the forest. He was suddenly accosted by a highway robber. This was a notorious robber with a reputation for looting and murder. Now he was about to strike the yogi when the yogi asked, "Why are you accumulating these terrible karmas? What for?" "I have to support my family," said the robber. "I am responsible for my wife, my old parents and my children." "If you are doing this for their sake," said the yogi, "go find out if somebody is willing to carry the burden of your karmas. Please go home and find out. Tie me up to this tree so I cannot escape. Just go home and find out for yourself who is willing to carry your karma." So the highway robber went home. He said to his family, "I support you by killing people and looting them daily. Will you support me by sharing my karma?" His father said, "Nothing doing. I'm your old father. What is it business to take care of me? It is your business to take care of me. How you take care of me is your karma." He went to his mother. His mother said the same thing. He went to his wife and children. They said the same thing, that it is your duty to take care of us. How you take care of us is your problem. Why should we share the karma of a murderer? Disillusioned, the man came to the yogi and fell at his feet. "You are right. Everybody is willing to partake the rewards of my karma. But no one is willing to share responsibility for the adverse consequence of my action. Karma cannot be distributed democratically. While there is a dimension of collective karma, there is also allotted karma known as prarabdha, which every person has to work upon individually. Whether it is worked out in meditativeness or love, in awareness or ecstasy, doesn't matter. The realm of individual responsibility exists and it cannot be evaded. Many people speak of freedom, but have no clue that they are getting more and more entangled in their own karma. Despite being gifted with phenomenal levels of intelligence, they have forgotten the way of this self-created web. Freedom is engaging in the kind of activity that literally frees you, about performing the right kind of action that leads to your own higher nature towards your freedom. Next, there is no such thing as duties. Duty is just a tyranny. Every idea of duty comes from certain expectations. The ruler tells you what your duties should be towards them. The rule tells the rulers the same. Parents keep trying the children, reminding their duties, and the children keep reminding parents their parental obligations. The wife reminds the husband his duties, and the husband does the same. If you really love something or somebody, go ahead, do it. But if there is no love, just simply desist from that action. Karma is about making your entire life an offering. Only when your actions are performed like an offering, the karma creates no bondage. The world is full of people consciously trying to awaken love or spirituality in some or the other ways. Most often, this is done for attachment to a self-image, for being a compassionate, noble person. With such attachment, you get entangled in your karma. Only if there is a natural sense of offering can karma be elevating for the doer. So the inevitable question comes, if the duty is irrelevant, does it mean that we can do anything? Yes, of course, you can do anything. But there is a caveat. Whatever you do, there comes a consequence. If you are willing to joyfully take the action, go right ahead. But if you are going to cry over the things when the thing will turn unpleasant, it is best you regulate the action and sensitivity and foresight. In losing awareness of self is the trap of karma. The hunter becomes the hunted, the architect becomes the laborer, the creator becomes the creation. If you perform actions miserably, it is the karma. If you perform actions joyfully and effortlessly, it is karma yoga. Now it is not the content of the life that matters, it is the context of your life that does. It means you do it with wholehearted involvement and in the process help create a more joyful environment and the world wherever you go. Now whatever things I have told just right now, I have read from this book, that is Karma, a Yogi's Guide, that is written from Sadhguru. Now there is a lot of information in this book, and one of the most important things that this book talks about is that karma can be shed in two ways, either by acting with awareness or by acting with abandon. Now let's talk about awareness first. According to this book, mental alertness is not awareness. Awareness has nothing to do with your logical mind, nor is it, which is commonly being referred to as mindfulness. Awareness is far a deeper dimension. It is not something to do, it is not an action, it is a state of being. Awareness is inclusiveness. You cannot do it, you can become it. If you bring the physical, mental and energy bodies to a certain alignment, there will be a room for awareness to blossom. According to this book, awareness emerges from the deepest layer of human being known as Chitta, or the consciousness without content. Once you are in touch with that deeper dimension of yours, awareness happens automatically and effortlessly. Now second thing which this book offers is abandon. Now abandon doesn't mean that abandoning something or someone, but it means that when your involvement has become so intense that you are willing to abandon yourselves. You are just willing to give up everything that you consider to be yourselves. Now when I read this book, I also came through a small sadhana, which is not again any substitute for any kind of initiations or any other yoga practice, but the sadhana is so basic that it can even help the uninitiated from wherever they are. Now the simple sadhana is, from this moment onwards, be consciously involved with everything that's there around you. The food you eat, the water you drink, the earth you walk upon, the air you breathe and the people around you. Now if you find this difficult, think of a person whose presence evokes the sweetest emotion in you. Now it could be any person, living or dead, Jesus or Buddha or anyone else you value most in your life. Then try looking upon everyone and everything around you with the same gaze. If this is hard to sustain, give yourself early reminders on your cell phone. A simple chant or Vairagya mantra or a simple tune could remind you of this. This will establish you in the practice. Now be equally involved with everything. No hierarchy. If God comes, same thing. If someone else comes, you have to be involved same way. It may seem challenging at the start, but once you manage it, according to this book, in just 24 hours time, you are capable of becoming an unimaginable blissful human being. So, just try the sadhana and let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching the full video, and if you found the video meaningful and insightful, do give it a like, share and subscribe. Up to next, stay safe, healthy, happy and namaskaram.